Don't show off because real strength never needs an audience. Real success never begs for applause, and real confidence never screams for attention. In a world where everyone is trying to prove something, flex something, and display something, the strongest people are the ones who quietly build, silently improve, and patiently rise without announcing every step they take. Because showing off is often a sign of insecurity, not power. It is the voice of someone who is afraid of being invisible, afraid of being forgotten, afraid of not being enough. So they decorate their life with fake smiles, borrowed status, rented confidence, and temporary validation from strangers who don't even care tomorrow. But you were not created to live for likes, views, applause, or approval. You were created to grow, to evolve, to master yourself, to win battles that nobody sees, to fight demons that nobody knows about, and to build a future so strong that it speaks for itself. When you show off, you attract jealousy, negativity, evil eyes, fake friends, and silent enemies. But when you move in silence, you attract focus, discipline, peace, and unstoppable momentum, because silence is power, humility is strength, and consistency is louder than any flex. The loudest people in the room are usually the weakest, and the quietest ones are often carrying storms inside them, building empires in their minds, and preparing for victories that will shock the world. Remember this: lions don't roar all day, kings don't announce their crowns, legends don't beg for recognition. They just show up every day. Work harder than yesterday, learn from failure, adapt to pressure, and refuse to quit when life tries to break them. Don't show off your money, because money is temporary, and wealth without wisdom disappears. Don't show off your success, because success without character collapses. Don't show off your lifestyle, because luxury without discipline becomes debt. Don't show off your body, because beauty without self-respect fades. Don't show off your relationships, because love without loyalty is fragile. And don't show off your dreams, because dreams grow better in silence, protected from doubt, negativity, and careless opinions. Instead, protect your vision, protect your energy, protect your mindset, and protect your progress. Work when others sleep, learn when others waste time, train when others complain, save when others spend, and grow when others are distracted. Because one day, without shouting, without flexing, without bragging, without begging, your life will become the proof. Your results will become the evidence, and your story will become the inspiration. People will ask how you did it, and you will smile because they didn't see the lonely nights, the silent tears, the painful sacrifices, the self-discipline, the self-control, the self-respect, and the faith that kept you moving when quitting looked easier. You see, showing off gives you short-term attention, but long-term respect comes from consistency, from integrity, from humility, and from character. The world remembers builders, not talkers, warriors, not entertainers, creators, not pretenders, winners, not flexers. So choose depth over display, progress over praise, mastery over popularity, and purpose over popularity. Stay focused, stay grounded, stay hungry, stay humble. Because humility keeps you learning, hunger keeps you working, discipline keeps you winning, and patience keeps you unstoppable. Let your life be so powerful that you don't need to explain it. Let your success be so real that you don't need to prove it. Let your character be so strong that nobody can question it. And let your legacy be so deep that it lives longer than your name. Remember, noise fades, trends die, attention moves on, but greatness built in silence lasts forever. So stop showing off, start leveling up. Stop seeking validation, start creating value. Stop impressing people, start improving yourself. Stop chasing applause, start chasing excellence. Because in the end, the real flex is peace of mind, self-respect, financial freedom, strong character, loyal relationships, and a life you don't need to escape from. And when you reach that level, you won't need to show off anymore, because everyone will already know who you are. Don't show off, because the moment you start chasing attention, you stop building real value. And the moment you start performing for people, you forget who you really are. In today's world, everyone wants to look successful before they actually become successful. Everyone wants to post victories before they earn them. Everyone wants respect without sacrifice and fame without discipline. But life does not reward noise. It rewards consistency, patience, and quiet effort. The truth is, most people who show off are not confident. They are confused, they are insecure, and they are scared that without their fake image nobody will notice them. So they create a highlight reel, a fake lifestyle, a fake personality, and a fake confidence just to survive in a world that judges by appearances. But you were not born to pretend. You were born to progress. You were born to struggle, to fail, to learn, to rise. and to repeat until you master yourself, because real winners don't rush success, they respect the process, they fall in love with discipline, they embrace discomfort, and they understand that greatness is built in boring days, lonely nights, and painful routines that nobody applauds. Remember this, every time you show off, you invite comparison, pressure, stress, and expectations that you are not ready to carry. But every time you stay humble, you protect your peace, your focus, and your growth. Silent people grow faster because they are not wasting energy trying to impress others. They are investing it in their skills, their mindset, and their future. Don't show off your plans, because people will doubt you, laugh at you, and secretly hope you fail. Don't show off your grind, because some will copy you, some will sabotage you, and some will drain your motivation. Don't show off your progress, because early celebration leads to early destruction. Instead, move smart, move silent, move strategic, and let time expose your hard work. Understand this, life is not a competition of looks. It is a competition of habits, decisions, and discipline. Winners are not born different. They live different, they think different, and they act different. While others waste time scrolling, comparing, complaining, and criticizing, winners are reading, training, saving, learning, and improving. While others are flexing rented cars, fake smiles, and borrowed confidence, winners are building assets, skills, and self-respect because they know trends expire but character remains. Don't show off on social media, because the same people who clap today will gossip tomorrow. The same people who praise you now will judge you later. And the same crowd that celebrates you will forget you when you stop entertaining them. Build a life that does not depend on opinions. Build confidence that does not depend on compliments. Build strength that does not depend on applause. Build success that does not depend on validation. Because when storms come, likes disappear, comments stop, and only your inner strength saves you. Remember, discipline is choosing pain now for comfort later. Humility is choosing growth over ego. Patience is choosing progress over pressure. And faith is choosing effort over excuses. Every legend you admire walked alone at some point. Every champion was doubted. Every leader was ignored. And every success story started with silence, rejection, and struggle. So if nobody believes in you right now, good. If nobody notices your work, good. If nobody supports your journey, good. Because this is the stage where warriors are made. This is where mindset is forged. This is where weak people quit and strong people level up. Don't show off your struggles either, because pain is personal, growth is private, and healing is sacred. Suffer in silence, heal in patience, and rise in power. Turn your wounds into wisdom, your failures into fuel, and your fears into focus. Understand this. Life rewards those who stay consistent when motivation disappears, who stay loyal to their goals when distractions increase, and who stay disciplined when nobody is watching. One day your quiet efforts will explode into visible success. Your private sacrifices will turn into public victories, and your lonely grind will become your legendary story. And when that day comes, you won't need to brag, explain, or prove anything, because your life will speak louder than your words ever could. Don't show off, because in the end, life does not reward the loudest voice. It rewards the strongest character, the deepest discipline, and the most consistent effort. When the lights turn off, when the cameras disappear, when the crowd moves on, and when nobody is watching anymore, all that remains is who you truly are, your habits, your mindset, your integrity, and your ability to stand alone without validation, without applause, without approval. Understand this. Attention is temporary. Trends are temporary, fame is temporary, and popularity is temporary, but character, skills, wisdom, and self-respect are permanent. People who chase attention live in fear, fear of being forgotten, fear of being replaced, fear of being ignored. But people who chase excellence live in freedom, freedom from opinions, freedom from comparison, freedom from pressure, and freedom from pretending. Real power is being able to walk away from drama, ego, and fake competition. Real strength is staying calm in chaos, focused in confusion, and disciplined in distraction. Real confidence is not posting everything, not explaining everything, not proving anything, but knowing your worth in silence, trusting your journey in patience, and respecting your process in humility. Remember this, your future does not care how popular you were, it cares how prepared you are, how skilled you are, how resilient you are, and how strong your mindset is. Every late night, every early morning, every sacrifice, every rejection, every failure, and every setback is shaping you into someone unstoppable. Even when you don't see it yet, even when nobody appreciates it yet, even when nobody supports it yet, God, time, and hard work are watching, and they never forget effort, they never ignore discipline, and they never waste sacrifice. Don't show off your wins. Let them mature. Don't show off your plans. Let them grow. Don't show off your power. Let it deepen. Don't show off your progress. Let it compound. Because real success is like a tree. It grows underground for years before it appears above the surface. And when it finally rises, no storm can easily break it. Choose to be that tree. Choose roots over noise, depth over display, strength over status, and purpose over popularity. Choose to be the person who improves when nobody is watching, who trains when nobody is cheering, who learns when nobody is teaching, and who stays disciplined when nobody is checking, because that is where greatness lives, in private standards, silent commitments, and invisible sacrifices. One day your name will be mentioned in rooms you have never entered. Your story will inspire people you have never met, and your journey will give hope to those who feel lost right now. Not because you showed off, but because you stayed real, you stayed focused, you stayed humble, and you stayed hungry. Understand this. Ego destroys more dreams than failure ever will. Laziness kills more talent than bad luck ever could. And fear steals more opportunities than rejection ever has. So kill your ego, discipline your laziness, and confront your fears every single day. Stop chasing applause. Start chasing mastery. Stop begging for validation. Start building value. Stop impressing strangers. Start respecting yourself. Stop performing for attention. Start working for legacy. Because legacy is what remains when likes are gone, followers are silent, and trends are forgotten. And when you reach that level, when your mind is strong, your heart is calm, your money is stable, your relationships are real, and your purpose is clear, you will realize that the real flex was never showing off. It was becoming someone who does not need to show off. Someone who is proud in private, confident in silence, powerful in discipline, and unstoppable in purpose. So from today, promise yourself this: no more fake images, no more borrowed confidence, no more loud insecurity, no more chasing attention, only real growth, real work, real focus, and real results, because your future deserves your silence today, your discipline today, and your sacrifice today, and one day, without noise, without drama, without flexing, without begging, you will stand at the top, not shouting, not explaining, not proving, just smiling, because you earned it. Don't show off, because life is not a stage where you perform for strangers. It is a battlefield where you fight for your future, your dignity, your family, your dreams, and your self-respect. And in this battlefield, the ones who survive are not the loudest, not the flashiest, not the most popular, but the most disciplined, the most focused, and the most mentally strong. Understand this deeply. Every time you waste energy trying to impress people who do not care about your struggle, you steal energy from your own growth. Every time you try to prove your worth to someone who doubts you, you delay your own success. Every time you chase validation, you lose connection with your purpose, because real winners do not need permission to believe in themselves. They do not need applause to feel confident, and they do not need attention to feel important. They wake up every day with a mission. They carry their goals in their hearts. They carry their discipline in their habits, and they carry their faith in their actions. While the world is busy competing for likes, followers, and fake status, real warriors are competing with their past selves, fighting their laziness, controlling their ego, mastering their emotions, and sharpening their skills, because they know that the biggest enemy is not society, not haters, not critics, but the weak version of themselves that wants comfort instead of growth, excuses instead of effort, and shortcuts instead of sacrifice. Don't show off your lifestyle, because luxury without stability is a trap. Don't show off your income, because money without wisdom is temporary. Don't show off your confidence, because confidence without humility becomes arrogance. And don't show off your success, because success without discipline does not last. Instead, build roots, not just branches, build foundations, not just appearances, build character, not just connections, and build skills, not just followers, because when storms come, only roots survive. Only foundations stand, only character protects, and only skills save you. Remember this: social media shows you the highlights, not the hard nights, the smiles, not the tears, the victories, not the sacrifices. So stop comparing your real life with someone's edited life. Stop measuring your progress with someone else's timeline. And stop doubting yourself, because you are not where others appear to be. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's test is different. And everyone's destiny is different. Some bloom early and fade fast. Others struggle long and shine forever. Choose to be the one who lasts. Choose to be the one who grows slow but strong. Choose to be the one who builds quietly but powerfully, because slow progress is still progress, silent growth is still growth, and invisible effort is still effort. Even when nobody claps, even when nobody notices, even when nobody supports you, your consistency is being recorded by time. Your sacrifices are being stored by destiny. And your discipline is being rewarded by life. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but always at the right moment. Don't show off your pain either, because pain is not weakness. Pain is training. Pain is shaping you. Pain is preparing you for bigger responsibilities, stronger challenges, and higher levels. Every rejection is redirecting you. Every failure is teaching you. Every delay is protecting you. And every struggle is strengthening you, but only if you stay patient, only if you stay humble, and only if you stay committed. Many people quit when results are slow. Many people give up when progress is invisible. Many people lose faith when life gets hard, but legends are born in those moments. Champions are created in those dark phases, and leaders are shaped in those lonely seasons, when nobody is cheering, when nobody is helping, when nobody is believing. That is when you must believe the most. Work the hardest and trust the deepest, because self-belief is the fuel of greatness. Discipline is the engine of success, and patience is the steering wheel of destiny. Don't show off your plans, because people's opinions are cheap, their doubts are loud, and their negativity is contagious. Protect your vision like a secret weapon. Protect your dreams like a treasure. And protect your mindset like your life depends on it, because it does. Wrong company destroys more futures than bad luck. Negative thinking kills more opportunities than failure, and weak habits ruin more potential than poverty. So choose your environment wisely, choose your friends carefully, choose your thoughts consciously, and choose your actions responsibly. Become addicted to learning, obsessed with improvement, committed to discipline, and loyal to your purpose. Read when others scroll, train when others relax, save when others spend, and plan when others waste time. Because small daily decisions create massive lifelong results. Don't underestimate the power of routine, the power of repetition, and the power of consistency. 1 hour a day for 5 years is stronger than 10 hours for 1 week. One good habit can change your life, and one bad habit can destroy it. So audit your life, fix your weaknesses, strengthen your strengths, and eliminate distractions without mercy. Remember, comfort is the enemy of greatness, excuses are the enemy of progress, and fear is the enemy of destiny. If you want a life that most people dream about, you must live a life that most people avoid. Early mornings, late nights, lonely journeys, missed parties, silent sacrifices, and painful discipline. But in return, you get freedom, self-respect, confidence, and peace of mind, which no amount of showing off can ever buy. Don't show off your achievements. Let them speak. Don't advertise your power. Let it be felt. Don't announce your arrival. Let it be noticed. Because real success is quiet, real strength is calm, and real confidence is stable. You will reach a point where you do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to defend yourself, and you do not need to impress anyone. Your presence will be enough. Your results will be enough, and your character will be enough. And when you reach that level, you will understand that the real victory was never money, never fame, never status, but mastery over yourself, control over your emotions, discipline over your habits, and clarity over your purpose. That is true wealth, that is real power, and that is unstoppable. Success. So from today, make a promise to yourself. No more comparing, no more complaining, no more performing, no more pretending, only learning, only growing, only building, only becoming better than yesterday. Every single day, step by step, brick by brick, habit by habit, until one day, your life becomes the example, your journey becomes the lesson, and your story becomes the motivation for millions. Not because you showed off, but because you stayed real, stayed focused, stayed humble, and stayed hungry for greatness. Don't show off, because at the highest level of life, success is no longer about proving anything to anyone. It is about protecting what you have built, sustaining what you have earned, and honoring the journey that shaped you. When you finally reach a place where your mind is calm, your heart is strong, your finances are stable, your relationships are real, and your purpose is clear, you realize that noise is unnecessary, drama is useless, and comparison is dangerous. You stop competing with people and start competing with yesterday's version of yourself. You stop chasing applause and start chasing mastery. You stop seeking validation and start living with self-respect. Because true confidence is silent, true power is controlled, and true greatness is disciplined. Remember this, the strongest people are not those who talk the most. They are the ones who listen the most, learn the fastest, adapt the quickest, and remain humble even when they have every reason to be proud. They understand that life is a long game, not a short performance. that success is a marathon, not a sprint, and that consistency beats intensity when intensity is not sustained. Many people burn bright for a moment and disappear forever, but legends stay steady, focused, and committed for decades because they build systems, habits, and values, not just motivation, not just hype, not just temporary confidence. Don't show off your achievements, because every level brings new challenges, new tests, and new responsibilities. What worked yesterday may fail tomorrow. What made you famous may make you forgotten. And what made you rich may make you broke if you stop learning, growing, and evolving. Stay a student, stay curious, stay adaptable, and stay hungry for improvement. Even when you are winning, especially when you are winning, because comfort is the slow poison of ambition, and ego is the silent killer of greatness. Protect yourself from both. Protect your mindset from negativity, your habits from laziness, your circle from toxic influence, and your time from useless distractions, because time is the only currency you can never earn back. Waste it once and it is gone forever. Invest it wisely, and it multiplies into skills, opportunities, freedom, and legacy. Understand this deeply. Every sacrifice you made, every temptation you resisted, every shortcut you rejected, every tear you hid, every fear you faced, and every lonely night you survived was not meaningless. It was training you for leadership, preparing you for responsibility, and shaping you for impact. You were not built just to succeed. You were built to inspire, to guide, to lift others, and to leave the world better than you found it. And you can only do that if you stay grounded, grateful, and generous. Don't let success make you arrogant. Don't let money make you careless. Don't let praise make you blind. And don't let criticism make you bitter. Stay balanced, stay centered, and stay connected to your values, because values are your compass when life gets confusing. Morals are your shield when temptation attacks, and faith is your anchor when storms arrive. Remember, people will test you more when you rise higher. They will watch you closer, judge you harder, and expect more from you. Not because they hate you, but because greatness attracts attention, responsibility attracts pressure, and leadership attracts scrutiny. Accept it, respect it, and rise above it with grace, discipline, and wisdom. Don't respond to hate with hate. Don't answer jealousy with arrogance. Don't fight ignorance with insults. Fight everything with excellence, silence, and results. Let your work speak. Let your behavior reflect. And let your legacy grow quietly. Focus on building something that lasts beyond you, something that helps others, something that creates opportunities, something that carries your values forward, whether it is a business, a family, a community, or a movement. Think bigger than yourself. Dream beyond comfort, and work for impact, not just income, because money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy meaning. Fame can bring attention, but it cannot bring fulfillment, and power can create control, but it cannot create peace. Peace comes from knowing you lived honestly, worked sincerely, and stayed true to yourself. Even when it was difficult, even when it was lonely, even when it was unpopular. One day, when you look back at your journey, you will not be proud of how many people you impressed. You will be proud of how many times you refused to quit, how many fears you conquered, how many weaknesses you mastered, and how many lives you touched. And in that moment, you will understand that the real flex was never showing off cars, clothes, followers, or fame. The real flex was building a strong mind, a clean heart, a disciplined body, a stable life, and an honorable legacy. So from this day forward, walk quietly, work seriously, learn continuously, give generously, and live purposefully. Let your life be your message. Let your actions be your voice, and let your character be your signature. Because in the end, when the noise fades, when the crowd disappears, and when the spotlight turns off, only one thing will matter: who you became, how you lived, and what you left behind. And if you stayed humble, focused, disciplined, and faithful to your purpose, you will never need to show off, because your life itself will be the proof.